Out of luck, bud.
I'm pretty sure there's a rule for Terries.
That's probably true.
Terries are non-exempt
kind of a different
employees.
Maybe we should ask
thing.
Maybe we should ask Terry what he thinks.
Right. Well, I think we're gonna roll now. So I'm gonna play the intro real quick.
Okay.
Welcome to the Aquawizard podcast. My name is Sean Ashcraft. We're here to talk about Aquawizard. I'm your host, Sean Ashcraft, and I'm here with Brad Hammer. He plays guitar, and I'm here with Mark Powell. He plays the drums, and I'm here with Andrew Pressler. He plays the bass, and I'm Sean Ashcraft, and I play the guitar, and I sing, and I have notes, and I need to stop playing this after 29 seconds or else it's not considered fair use. We're going to get a copyright strike, and it's going to be bad news.
Please avoid that. We cannot afford it.
Is that the intro?
That's the intro.
Oh, that's good.
That's going to be the intro of every podcast.
That's a good intro.
Nice.
And that was only 33 seconds.
Sweet.
I think if you cut out the filler, cut out the filler in the beginning.
Yeah, I could cut that down.
And you had some
Yeah.
dead gaps in there.
Yeah. We just have an AI.
Don't sue us.
We just have the AI go in and do some edits.
To go with the AI.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Got it.
Well, welcome. This is the inaugural podcast of Aquawizard, and we're so glad that you've joined us. We're here to make awkward, adjusting ourselves sounds. And I had some notes, but then I loaded up iTunes, and now I have my notes back. Okay, so the entire notion of this podcast is we have stuff to talk about, and we have to talk about all of these details in a podcast setting. That is the rule. So Aquawizard is a band that was formed in, when was it, Mark? 2010? Do you remember when this happened?
It had to have been, I'm thinking, winter 2011. It's got to be, right, guys?
It could be around that
I think
time.
Sometime 2011.
We started to jam in their Andrew and Jacob's basement in Muncie.
Yes.
Just you and I.
Oh,
that was in
that's
2010
right,
in the summer. Because we were doing
But there was no recorded
stuff.
clips until 2011.
I think 2011
I
was
think
more of when we actually started.
Or beginning 2012
Aquawizard.
too.
Yeah.
But I think it was 2011 because 2010, I think we were doing in the summertime. You were there with the drum kit, and then 2011, I remember we had the bass contest between me and Jacob, and we did that in our house, and then we recorded DGAF in. We came back to that house after we recorded. We recorded DGAF.
That's right.
So it's got to be 2011, 2010.
Right.
Somewhere in that range.
Somewhere in that time range.
And then that show, the one show we ever played was in May of 2012.
The truth is, I formed Aquawizard.
Yeah, right. Let's get to the truth here.
The winter of 2004.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a lot earlier than I had previously thought.
Yeah, it's actually deeper lore than even any of us that thought we were founding it even recognized. So it's this interesting interjection into a timeline where we thought we were inventing Aquawizard, and then I met Brad, and then it turned out he had invented Aquawizard already.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's
I
crazy.
didn't actually.
That's true.
That's crazy how that happens sometimes.
Yeah, it just kind
about that.
of comes up.
Yeah.
You know?
And we all met.
And I didn't even know
forming
about
Aquawizard
right.
at different times.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just
It independently
serendipitous.
formed. Yeah.
Serendipity.
Because I met Brad at a party. It was 2012, 2013, somewhere around there. I was in a 5th year of college. You're supposed to do college in 4 years. I managed to convince them. I tricked them into thinking, even myself, that I was doing 2 majors at once, and then it turned out I was really only doing 1. So I did a 5th year.
Was one a minor or something?
Well, I already had a minor, which was applied physics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, I can do music theory too. Just on this, a side hustle.
Yeah.
I'll just knock out some credits and do an extra year. And that's how I went to a party that you were at. And I was like, Brad exists.
Yeah, we
Aquawizard
sat on a couch and talked about the king of food, Alton Brown.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Had a whole conversation about
We
that.
had a shared interest of food.
When did the term Aquawizard pop up between you two? Because you both had the band formed, but you didn't know it, right?
What I want to know is, what did the 2004 Aquawizard sound like?
Yeah, you have any early demos, just examples?
It wasn't actually named Aquawizard, but I intended to name it Aquawizard.
Okay.
It wasn't actually
very
revealed
soon
to us.
after.
So like an ambiguous Aquawizard.
It sounded like American Idiot Green Day, didn't it? Is that? I'm gonna guess it sounded like that.
No, I don't think.
2004.
Maybe like some 41.
Arctic Monkey.
Yeah.
Well, then I have to remember what came out in 2000.
Well, there was a really good Kid Rock album that came out in 2004.
Was it Kid Rock
Was there?
inspired?
It was a greatest hits album.
I mean, what music isn't Kid Rock inspired these days?
Well,
any
that's
American
why it
music
started out
produced?
as Aquawizard, because that sounds like something maybe Kid Rock would say.
Is it like
Oh,
is it
yeah.
like pirate music, like Wizard?
I mean, it could be.
It just sounds like
Yeah.
kind of piratey.
It was just
Yeah.
it was the.
And I do
early-
think that some Aquawizard songs have some type of swashbuckling sound to them.
Well, yeah,
You know, they're
but
on
I
the
think
sea,
we're eventually
they're
going to have
water.
our pirate phase, which is like full.
We haven't gotten there
pirate.
I
yet.
think that's like a later album, but I think
Yeah.
that early songs, there's some elements of that.
I will say Seahorsing Around is hinting to that direction early on.
There's a little more swash than buckle to that song.
I would have to
think.
agree.
Seahorsing
Yes.
Around is a bit
Agreed.
like it's a bit like walking the plank, but
That
you
is
don't
an
die.
excellent observation. I'm so glad to have your insight on all these songs that have been sitting around for a literal decade.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy to think
Yeah.
about.
But the truth is, I didn't know about Aquawizard until I moved in with Sean, and he showed me Aquawizard songs.
And you're like, I have a pirate band,
You're welcome.
just 2 R's. We could combine them.
I mean, the sad thing is, I do know of a pirate band.
They're not
Oh,
close
yeah.
to our name though, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool, because we're trying to get ahead of that.
Yeah.
We already are dealing with the pool
Plumbing.
company.
We probably
yeah.
should cut that out of the podcast.
No. It's okay to talk about any facts related to the situation of, I'll just lay it out straight. It's all the cards on the table, full disclosure, the non-disclosure agreements, etc. There's a plumbing company that goes by the name of Aquawizard. And if you
Okay.
name it,
Two words.
if you
Aqua Space Wizard.
if you use a search engine that is well known and you type in the words aqua and the word wizard, 2 words, and it pops up and it says Aquawizard plumbing. And I don't know exactly, because I can't reach over to my laptop that's in front of me to like look at this real fast, and I'm sure nobody can actually look at this information, but if
We've
just
had
trust
bad
me,
internet
they
here down
definitely are some sort of, and maybe they do more than plumbing. Because I remember somebody mentioned pools
Yeah.
at one point.
Well, they do. So I did look them up, and they do have a TikTok of
yeah.
of them making music in pools and empty pools with skateboarders.
music and pools.
Yeah, they're a band actually, and this
That's a good
is
music
so,
video idea. Aquawizard in a drained pool.
That's a
And
good
there's
idea.
like-
does sound
and there's
but-
like
something we would do.
skateboarders
Yeah.
in a pool, and we're like in the pool.
yeah, there's a
I
band
like this.
There's a plumbing system that has a band that already did that. I'm saying that it's a problem on the podcast, that we've got an issue.
Okay.
Okay.
That we have another
Why-
band.
You
They're
waited to
in the
bring this
music.
up until right now.
Yeah, they're in
that
the music
we have like
space.
a legal issue.
Right.
We had to
Yeah,
wait
we're talking
until
business.
the podcast to bring up this business.
Well, you mentioned talking business, and I think that this is business that we need to discuss because they're competitors, and I don't know what's ethical or not in the music industry, but we should probably talk about it a little bit.
Well, when you bring up something that makes us sound like a bunch of clowns,
Yeah, I'm not a clown. I mean, I'm a pirate.
when you make
Based
us
off
sound like a
Brad's
bunch of
music,
pirates,
I'm a swashbuckling.
actually, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's-
Thanks for bringing that up, bro.
okay. So I get points for that. This is really confusing.
Did
This
we
is
agree to dress up
confusing
like
and-
pirates when we play
Well,
music?
Sean's already dressed up as a pirate.
I mean,
it was weird that Sean came in with like a hook hand and like all that stuff.
did you see the formatting I sent for like the invitation to this event? Like,
It was cut up.
Honestly,
it was
yeah.
like cut up a lot. Like
Yeah.
a hook person wrote it.
It kind of made sense. It makes sense now. It didn't make sense when it
Yeah,
got
I
here.
didn't read it. I threw it.
I was like,
I
why
threw it
is this
away.
all like poked through and
Yeah.
ripped up?
like a hook hand
Yeah.
wrote it?
in retrospect, I see now why you would be confused.
Yeah.
Could you just put the hook on the left hand?
That's a good point.
Maybe you could like
a good point.
screw in
Yeah.
your microphone to your hook hand and just use that.
Oh yeah, because there wouldn't be so much like me holding the doing the handling
Yeah.
noise.
Can I
I
ask?
kind of like handling noise though. You know, like those. I'm not into ASMR, but anytime I
got
hear
that
like
vibe.
handling noise
Yeah.
going on in like some professional video, I'm like, I know what's going on.
I don't know if I like ASMR very much, but
I don't like ASMR either.
It's not my vibe as well.
I hope it doesn't trigger anybody. Yeah, in a bad way.
how's Terry 2 doing over there? Terry 2, what's going on?
Are you texting with Terry too? He hasn't been answering any of my texts lately.
Yeah, he hasn't.
Did you get like his new number? Or something?
calling in from work.
He, with his recent pay cut, he can't afford a number.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why. Okay, it makes sense
But,
now
I mean,
because
he
I sent
could
him
still
those
show up to work.
faxes.
Excuses.
He was getting my faxes, and he was faxing back, and he was like, "Hey, I don't have my phone number anymore." And I was like, "What the fuck are you talking about, dude?"
Yeah.
And
So
it
he's
makes sense
faxing now. He's communicating through faxes.
I think his internet
Don't you
cut
guys?
out. No, well, I think his internet got disconnected.
You guys don't
And so he gets-
communicate to anybody.
Well,
with fax?
you cut his internet cable.
Well, I cut his internet connection because he
like
wasn't
garden
getting-
shears.
So he
yeah.
just still has like just like a phone line.
yeah.
Yeah.
He had a phone line also, and I cut that, and then I stole his mailbox.
Oh.
I took his mailbox, Terry.
so he's
Not
probably
all
just
of
now
it.
learning.
He's got like
No
Yeah.
inputs.
Yeah.
Like nothing coming in to Terry's world.
But I've
we
been-
just want output. Like
I've been
work.
getting Terry's.
I
do
mean,
work.
that's what we pay him for.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
No
So-
inputs.
I don't
only
think
no inputs. All
we
out.
don't pay him, do we? I don't think we do pay him at all.
Well,
Well, that's what we promised him.
I haven't signed
Until we
like
see
a
any
check or anything.
delivery, it's like why would we pay anybody that's not
yeah. I mean,
delivering on
an investment on his end
Yeah.
for sure.
I
That'll
mean,
pay out
what does
later.
what does he really do, valuable wise? What does he bring?
Well,
I mean, that's how you
What's
get
T2
down to
showing
the
up with?
4-hour work week. You get well, we started this internship program and it turned out to be completely illegal.
What college?
And I was like,
what college did he
that's-
come from? He came from a
He came from like
really weird name college.
fun.
Something
yeah, it had a
sundown.
nice ring to it, you know.
I could have sworn we just found him like being an apprentice for a drywall company. I think that's.
Yeah, because Mark was getting
gotta get in
drywall
on
at
the
that
ground
point.
floor.
Pretty sure
Yeah.
that's where.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
did a really bad job, by the way.
he's
I don't
not
know why
a
we.
talented.
That was like the
drywaller.
first thing he did, and it was a bad job.
Yeah, it
And I don't know why we ever trusted him past that point. But
No. Well, Terry, too, if you're not sleeping on the job, and if you're listening to a podcast and you're doing QC and make sure everything's on the IP and the
like quality
QR.
control.
Yeah. Quality control. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he better be
Six
QC
Sigma.
Then
checking
yeah.
our levels.
Give
Yeah.
Terry.
give some
Are you checking our levels or what?
give some
Terry.
some TLC
Wake
to that
up, Terry.
QC.
Can you check my popped
Wake up.
peas? Can you
Wait, hey,
filter out my popped
Any
peas?
popped
He
peas
just-
are
he
on
just
you,
texted
Terry.
me.
Any popped peas.
Terry says that he quits. He just quitted.
I love you, Terry.
Yeah, you
He'll
should
be
come
back.
back, man.
He'll be
back.
He was a cool guy. He was a nice guy.
We'll follow up with like a contractor deal. We'll rehire.
We'll circle back.
We'll circle back in a couple
back.
weeks.
Let's-
Yeah.
We'll circle back.
let's
He'll be
put a
back.
pin
He just
in
needs
it.
a little bit of.
Put a pin in it.
Don't forget to put a pin in it.
Yeah, let's table Terry.
Table Terry 2 for now.
Let's get a table, Terry.
Let's TT till Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Table Terry till
give him
Tuesday.
some time.
Give him some time. Maybe we'll turn around to a Terry 3.
Yeah.
Terry tree, as they say in
Terry
Ireland.
tree.
Hey, Sean, I have a question. How many topics do you have?
It's okay.
There's
All
like
right.
a lot.
I have.
I can see like I'm just peeking.
Well, let's
There's a
not
lot
get
of
carried away
lines
here. We
don't have
a
to do
limited
it by
amount of time.
numbers here. Yeah, but okay. So I just
Maybe we can just do a table of contents read through.
Yeah.
all right.
yeah.
All right. Here. So
TOTC for sure.
all right. TOTC number 2 to number top. I have an introduction paragraph that I want to go over with you guys, and just how much I want to thank you. But I'll circle back.
Yes, we're really thankful. We're grateful.
Then we'll have
welcome.
a discussion on who we are and what our values are. I've got a number of bullet points on our mission and vision statement.
I think murder's okay.
Fine. Yeah, that's up for debate.
Yeah, I'd like to talk about
I would have
that.
to disagree, but that's what's
I think
that's
crimes
what's so
of
good.
passion are okay.
That's what's so good about open debate. We can discuss it.
Let's table that one.
Sure.
Also.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't have any strong
Put a pin
feelings.
in the Terry
Brad's
table.
indifferent.
I don't have any strong feelings.
All right, we'll talk
murder.
about it later, Brad.
Then we can discuss.
That's worse.
Oh God.
Being indifferent to murder.
Yeah.
It's
You gotta have a stance.
I could take it or leave it.
Well, then after that, we can talk about corporate structure. Question
Okay.
mark.
Okay.
But I have expounded upon that with our recent. So just for context, Brad and I have traveled from the wilds of central Indiana, because you have like a home base in like Indianapolis. My home base is like in Muncie. Travel up to the Michigan, and I forgot where I was going with this, but anyway, we were discussing. We have like basically a quadrant of various, there's like capitalism, socialism. Like there's a spectrum. There's that, but there's also like the spectrum of like magic, because it's Aquawizard, right? Aquawizard. Yes. He has magic, magical powers.
Yes.
But then what's the like opposite of magic? It's like religion, right? But Brad has like he has like some opinions on this.
Okay, Brad, let's hear what you got to say about this.
I mean, I don't think, I don't know. Like, I feel like the opposite of magic is, like there's magic in religions.
That's true. Yeah, that's
I think the opposite would be like a machine.
Science.
I think it would be like a machine.
Oh, there's science.
Science
yeah.
the opposite of magic?
I mean, it's you
could
can't
argue
answer
magic.
it, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can answer about it. You can't answer religion, but science is even more like.
But where
specified.
Religion is just like a cult version of magic.
Yeah, so maybe magic can be one of the quadrants, and then within magic is like religion versus nature or something like that.
Yeah, like spiritualism. Like I'm just.
What do you think of that?
Yeah,
Or we
yeah.
talked about chaos versus order.
Yeah, chaos magic. I don't know if anybody knows anything about chaos
yeah.
magic.
Yeah.
I don't know much off the top of my head, but I was hoping somebody else did.
That's okay.
I
We
think
could put a pin in it.
I think the big question is, where does the band lie in this? Where do we sit on
sure.
the quadrants? How close?
Well,
how close are we to magic? Than not? I feel like we're teetering into the magic realm, but we're not full blown like stupid.
Right.
Magic
Yeah, it's not like Harry Potter.
Well, Harry
like
Potter's
there's
pretty-
like
Harry Potter's still pretty good.
it's good, but
is
right,
enjoyable.
it's not.
It's more like never-ending story,
Sure, I guess, yeah. Well, there's like ridiculous magic. Like there's like clown magic where you just like performing like, oh, I have a card behind your ear and here's a quarter and
That's
all
like
that kind of
practical
stuff.
magic. But we're talking
Yeah.
about Gandalf.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
more.
I kind of
I
love
can
that you call it
spells.
clown magic. I feel like there's a lot of magicians who are going to be very upset about that.
The order of the magicians.
Come at
will be
us,
very-
magicians.
He's a
Yeah.
magician, but he does clown magic.
I'll take Gandalf magic over clown magic any day.
That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, that's real magic. That would happen. That's why you would want to.
I can do card tricks. Oh, you mean clown magic?
I'm sorry. Can you blow a
Yeah.
smoke ring that looks like a fucking ship? I didn't
That's-
think so.
That's some fucking Gandalf magic right there.
Yeah.
So
I'm sorry.
where would
Can
we
you-
sit in
Can
the,
you
in that
slay a
realm?
Balrog like down a humongous shaft into the center of the earth? Can you do that?
I mean, that's like another layer
think
of
so.
magic that exists on top of just the wizard
Absolutely.
magic. I mean, he's got some.
So after we
What's in his
discuss our
wizard
corporate
muscles?
structure, we can discuss
put
the
a pin in
album.
that.
Yeah, I got a number of bullet points to discuss the next Aquawizard album.
Okay.
There's so many exciting things to talk about. And then after that, we can discuss the possibility of scheduling shows.
Wow.
I know we discussed this a little bit earlier, but
Are we going to get to that point? I mean, that would be fun to talk about.
yeah, let's just talk about it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then finally, the final bullet point will be next band practice. What are we doing? When is
You
it?
guys,
That's
we've got to leave in
logistically-
6 minutes.
Fuck.
I don't know if anyone
We gotta
knows.
get the fuck out of
But
here.
like, I'm going to have
Damn.
to pee.
We gotta
This
get
might
out
be
of
the.
here.
I mean, this is like a whole thing.
We gotta go.
Like, I
Oh
want
my
to
God.
talk about all
We
these
gotta
guys.
go.
We're
This
not
is-
going to
oh my
cover
God.
this.
This is not a
Oh my
drill.
God.
Hey, we
We
got
gotta
to
go.
stop the podcast.
Oh my God.
We gotta
Hey,
go.
Oh my God.
everyone, listen.
Oh my God.
Listen to
Oh my
Aquawizard
God.
on
This is
AW
actually a tragedy.
104.3. We are going to have
Aquawizard.band.
we're going to have Casey Affleck on next week
That's
talking
not
about his
true.
new film.
Not true.
And that's going to be pretty exciting.
What the fuck are you talking about, Andrew?
We gotta go.
Get the hell out of here.
We gotta
He's
go,
a
you
big
guys.
Aquawizard
You
fan.
guys.
He loves the
I'm
pod.
going. I'm getting out of here.
All right.
yeah.
Well,
He's a
I
great
guess
guy,
this
too.
might be the outline for our whole season.
I think we
instead
covered a lot of
like
stuff,
the
though.
whole episode. So join us next time. We'll actually start things out. Can I at least have my introductory paragraph? I promise it'll take less than 5 minutes.
Oh, go ahead.
Ooh, there's a nice buzz going on. That's cool.
Yeah, take it
What's
away.
that buzz?
We gotta go though.
Take it away
Okay.
in the blue ball.
Well, I just wanted to start by thanking you for your time and our listeners. Our listeners, I want to thank you for your continued support. I want to take a moment of that valuable time and attention that I just mentioned. I'm going to challenge you to think of this podcast as an internal, corporate, motivational, everyday, inside baseball, laid back, coffee machine, cooler talk with your in group at work about Aquawizard. It's fun, it's hard work, it's challenging, just like I mentioned a minute ago, and it's exciting, and it's a little bit confusing, but it's comforting in that familiar way that we all believe in our Aquawizards. So that's the Aquawizard podcast guarantee. Please email us today for ad revenue now. Please, we need the ad revenue and the cash. That's 1-800-4-AquawizardPodcast cash at aquawizardband.band/420.com. That's all with dashes. Or there's a shorter email, Aquawizard at bandcamp. Sorry, Aquawizard at aquawizard.band. That's the real one, Aquawizard at aquawizard.band. Thanks for listening. Join us next time. We'll actually talk about real Aquawizard stuff. Thanks, guys.
We did it!
Yay!
Woo!
Hey, we should do that one more time to make sure we got it.
Oh, yeah, we better
do
take two.
Do
All right,
two.
here
we
we
got
go.
time for 3 more takes.
Oh, I forgot to press record. So we record all. Okay, we're good. Do your clown thing. Do the clown thing now. Please.
You doing your clown magic?
Let's take a take 3. Take 3 when people stop making noise. Please. Please stop making the noise. Go.
God.
I was talking to Andrew, not Mark.
Oh,
God
yeah.
damn it.
Already a
Ruined.
hostile
You ruined
environment.
it.
You go under.
Are you saying this is a toxic environment?
I said hostile.
Oh, okay. I can deal with hostile environments. I can't
don't think
stand
it's-
toxic environments.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Hostel's much more easy to navigate.
I know that I'm causing.
Hostels chill.
Yeah, hostel.
Hostels kinda chill.
Yeah,
Hostels
that's
are a
why they
lot
call them
Easier
hostels.
to navigate.
You go to a hostel and they provide residence.
Was it a wet
Was
fart?
that Terry 2?
Harry.
T2.
Fine.
That is uncalled for.
And it sounds real.
That's good.
天发起，两场协作，秦香莲的32岁了，转个当朝，驸马郎的旗帜王啊，满皇上的回2岁了，转个当朝，今天发起，两场协，今天发起。
That is uncalled for. Don't do things that we don't allow.
Brad,
What
please
are the
stop.
rules?
Please stop.
Follow the rules.
What are
Why
the
don't you
rules?
follow the rules? You should know this.
What
You went to military
Are
academy.
the rules?
Il est tout mon monde, bien plus que ça.
You went to Culver. How do you not know the rules, Mark?
It's pretty clear,
You
man.
should be telling us what the rules
Those are
are.
a very narrow set of rules
I mean, I did go to Boy Scouts.
that do not apply to everyday life.
I do remember the 12 things that you should remember as a Boy Scout. You are trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
And
Oh,
never trust the man.
Don't trust the man.
That's the hidden 13.
That's the 13th rule.
Number
The
13.
important one.
Don't trust the man. Well, okay, so we're on to bullet point number 1. Just to back up. Thanks, Brad.
It's like a pretty good soundboard.
This is a terrible soundboard because I have to like put my microphone over there because it's so far away and not.
Yeah, we need
hooked
like
up.
a signal or something when that. Oh, that's the.
Welcome to the THC podcast. We have THC. Are you ready for THC on this podcast? Okay, so here's what I wanted to talk about. I'm setting up my I'm setting up for bullet point number 1. I just wanted to thank my family for joining me this time. Oh, we already talked about that last podcast. All right. Welcome. This is episode 2 of the Aquawizard podcast. Thanks for joining us. My name is Sean Ashcraft. We're going to talk about all the bullet points that we talked about last time. So here's number 1. Who we are and what our values are. So I have a few bullet points on. Mark, what are you doing?
I think keep going, man. I think.
Okay, all right.
You're on-
Sorry,
you're on a
I
roll.
got my flow off. Sorry,
You're
all
on
right.
a roll.
All right. So who we are. So I just want to remind our listeners, and in case you're joining us and you haven't listened to episode 1, which is fine.
Just like a quick recap.
Here's a quick recap.
on-
I just want to thank you for joining us. This is our listeners. This is our continual listening, and this is our podcast. And we're trying to do motivational corporate support
That's right.
every day. This is this is inside baseball, laid back, coffee machine. We're hanging out at the cooler. We're talking about inside baseball. And this is the internal. This is like it's just like hanging out podcast. So it's no big deal. So bullet point number 1, who we are and who our visions are, who our values are. So most corporations have a mission and a value statement.
That's
but I want to challenge that. This is a startup and we don't have a mission or a value statement.
So we have no values.
Exactly. No. We have values, but there's no mission or vision statement.
Okay.
Vision statement, null. Mission statement, null. Because we have a number 1 value. Do you understand what the number 1 value is? We believe in our
wizardry.
vision. And our vision and our
Clown
mission.
magic.
And it's obvious. It's self-evident. Get it?
Wait, is that the? Can you say that again?
All right. Let me start over.
There's no.
Rewind the tape.
The vision is the mission statement.
All right. This
We
is
don't
who
need
we are.
those things because they're in the.
You got to
the
listen to
value.
the vision statement, man.
Can we put the vision statement on the website? I don't even know what it is yet, but
Yeah, aquawizard.band.
yes, that's
Just
the website.
email us at aquawizard@aquawizard.band.
That's a real email
That's
address.
the real one. I even made a note right here.
It's not a joke.
Okay, so all right, here's the joke. 1-800-4-Aquawizard podcast cash at aquawizardband///420.com. That's with all dashes.
That's really not that bad of like a address
I feel
to
like
type
that's
in.
pretty
That's not-
feasible.
That's fine.
For
Yeah,
most
yeah.
people.
You
I
just
would
put
type
all
that
dashes
in, no
in there.
problem.
That'd take
Just
maybe like
every
10
word you have.
full seconds, probably.
Yeah, it's
If
not
that.
type in.
And everyone types really fast these days.
No.
Take the time, folks.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
what I'm
this
saying.
is like this is our Patreon.
Patreon at pineappleexpress.com.
Please be members. Did you become a member of that? Is that how that works?
Wait. Oh, you have to press the button to activate it.
To become a member.
It turns out you have to press the button to become a member. Or just like hit a weed. Or, there's
how that
also,
works.
I have a shorter one. Okay, here's the shorter one.
Okay.
Aquawizard at aquawizard.band.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I like
That's a lot.
I know you have to write Aquawizard twice, but that's how you know.
That's
were talking
that's
about
the
this the other
brain
day.
worm that goes
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you gotta
that's how you know.
gotta type it twice. It's like
If you type it twice,
what are those like commercials where they keep like repeating the word over and over?
Oh, yeah,
Head
yeah.
on.
Head on. Yeah,
They
yeah,
just keep
yeah.
saying it, you know.
What if we just had one Aquawizard?
applied directly to the forehead. Aquawizard applied
What
directly
if it was
to
just
the forehead.
one Aquawizard in the web address?
So what I was getting to is who we are and what our values are. So we have no mission or vision statement because our number one value is we believe that our vision and our mission is obvious and it's self-evident. That's our number one value. That's why we don't have a mission or vision.
I don't know if that's a value though. How's that like, you know?
Our number one value is that our mission and vision statement is self-evident and obvious. I don't understand what you don't understand.
It's sort of
people
like
were to
another.
ask-
It's like a nicer way of saying like get a clue. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, get a clue,
it's
man.
obvious,
And
man.
they would
It's
say
obvious.
let's say
fucking pay
let's
attention.
say
Exactly.
someone's stupid. They would be like, "What is it?" If they don't know it's self-evident.
Well, we have to.
Then we're in
it's
trouble.
sort of like a.
Now I'm just
if
saying
you
now
have
we're on
to
our
ask.
heels right now. Now we're backtracking.
If you feel like you have to explain yourself, then
Right. Well, here's my I have a proposition that goes along with who we are and what our values are. So here's my bullet point. My proposition is we only do business over podcast or BOP. BOP. Or that's what they call it in the biz. Biz OPC or Bobcast. You only do business over podcast. Which stands for Biz OPC as a service, which stands for business over podcast as a service. So we pay somebody to like business over podcast as a service.
Is this a Terry thing? Can we get Terry
yeah,
on
yeah,
this?
Terry 3.
Where is he?
we
Terry
fired,
3.0.
We fired. Terry.
We're already
Terry Trace.
If anybody who
New one.
hasn't been catching up with us, hasn't been keeping up with us, I understand. It's a little confusing. I mean, that's
they'll
our part
catch
of our
it on the
strategy.
recap on the episode.
We have a coffee
Yeah.
machine cooler talk with your in-group at work. That's going to be a little bit confusing. That's part of our strategy. So we understand if you don't understand.
But also, it's self-evident.
For podcast. It's self-evident.
So
Right.
It's obvious.
As of right now, it's self-evident.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
we want you to know that it might change.
It's who we are and it's who our values are.
If you have to ask what it is, you don't know.
If you have to ask what the dollar price is at this restaurant, you can't afford it.
Yeah. Or maybe just don't try spending money anymore.
I mean, it's self-evident. Exactly. So all of our business meetings and decisions are going to be made in cast. We already agreed to this. I'm sorry for all of my C-suite talk. I've been really engaged in the C-suite environment. So I have to step back and make sure that I dumb it down for the dummies. So I smarten it up for the target audience.
Who are
I'm dumbing it down, but I gotta like flip it.
what's
So,
our
like,
target audience?
I'm targeting audiences that are actually smarter than us.
Any age group?
It's
Anybody's
gonna
smarter.
age group. A target age group is gonna be.
I'm thinking like 13 to 83 or 85.
Yeah. That I was thinking that too. I was thinking
Like
17 to 83, but
17 to 80.
I think that would
13 to
actually narrow
83
it
Usually
could
down.
once-
also widen it up a
Once you
little
get beyond 83, people get pretty geriatric. And 17 is like, I mean, that's a good range. It's pretty narrow, I think,
Absolutely.
to get you a lot of good like data on who listened to all your stuff.
So what do you think? We can talk about corporate structure.
Yeah, is that, hey, now we're talking about that. Can I be the CFO?
Oh, Andrew has a history of being the CFO,
Great.
and
Can we
I
just
don't
do
recommend
Can we do a quick vote on that?
Yeah.
He's very bad at handling money.
Just for the record,
does a lot of
Brad and I have
sketchy
our
things.
hands raised. Brad, Andrew, and I have our hands raised. And Mark does not have his hands raised.
That's fine.
And if we had more people here, we would probably still outnumber them, but it would be interesting to see that they would probably disagree with what we're trying to do. It's a little bit masculine oriented. It's male, white, dominated.
All I want to do is just be the CFO, though. If you can just...
I'm telling you, you guys are going to live to
Andrew's
regret
dream.
this. You're going to live to regret
My
it.
dream is to just like have a band that doesn't fucking suck.
That's great. I would love to just have the money for that band that doesn't
cool.
fucking suck, and then, steal it. I just do that a lot of companies I start up.
Yeah.
Take another one of those trips to Mexico.
Yeah, maybe
Down
Venezuela.
to Cancun.
Your several suitcases.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We all face hardships in our lives.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, one time I had to go to like a different beach.
Damn, man.
Yeah. It was,
Different beach.
Was the sand like more gritty, not like soft?
The water was a little saltier.
no, it was still pretty nice. It just wasn't where I wanted to go.
Okay.
It was still really nice.
That sounds nice.
I mean, like it's like a dream vacation.
Okay. I mean, that's still
It's beautiful.
sucks,
I mean, it was
sort
a
of.
beautiful place.
I
I
still
think I'm overselling or underselling it. It
Yeah.
was amazing,
Yeah.
but not where I wanted to be.
Okay, well, that has nothing to do with our corporate structure. So, bullet point 1,
Negative 5 points.
we have a
Is that
marketing.
no to the CFO.
I love them. Brad, I love that you're our scorekeeper. You should just be our perpetual scorekeeper.
I'm not going to keep the score. I'm just saying.
You have the fucking iPad, dude.
Yeah.
It's real quick.
Just, what do you think? Are you marking me or are you marking yourself?
No, I think it's
about it.
That's I think there's a little bit of both there.
A little bit of both. That's, you're mostly mocking me.
Yeah,
I'm mostly
so
mocking
think about-
myself when I'm talking like this. So don't make me feel you bad. I don't want to. I'm not trying to make you
negative
feel bad.
10 points for Sean.
Yes.
Just as
I
a
can't even
setback.
put words in the correct order.
Right. I think the more that happens,
We were
the
talking
more-
about the corporate structure.
That's correct. Yeah.
how are we
CFO
gonna-
vote.
So
Mark, you have such an engineering mind.
Yeah, we gotta. I mean, what is next in the corporate structure?
Yeah.
Okay,
After
so
the CFO,
How does it look?
You're gonna live to regret. You're
Shut
gonna
the
live
fuck
to
up.
regret.
Shut the fuck up.
You're gonna live to regret.
Marketing/website.
Oh, we've got marketing.
Well, Brad is obviously
We have a
Website.
website. Mark,
on the
Brad,
website update. Brad, give us a website update.
talk really close to the microphone. It makes it sound funnier.
What is the beta
nice.
thing you're working on right now?
Okay, hold on. Listen to him.
Not that close to the microphone, Brad.
I think if you were to see the subtitles, there's a lot of updates going on.
Get closer to the microphone.
Brad, can you somehow
I
incorporate
think I'm
our
getting it.
corporate vision that it's self-evident in the website?
Well, while Brad's thinking about it,
I mean, it sounds like we could just, I don't know, do like an illustration of a man looking at himself in the mirror. And he's like, it's self-evident.
that's
That's
like
pretty cool.
Like a little thought bubble. It's pretty self-evident.
yeah.
Yeah.
But then, I mean, you see his suit, you see his hair, and you're like, I believe him.
I believed.
This is no clown magic.
That's not clown magic.
This is human.
This is
human.
this is-
being
This is
magic.
wizardry.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is throw the Balrog down magic.
Yes.
Toads. Cool.
So how when we're talking about corporate structure, like what is that?
Well, I
What's
got
it
an
look like?
I got another bullet point here. Realistic budget with market expertise inquiry, consultation with major stakeholders, profit with a profit sharing scheme.
Oh, Scheme.
Yeah, we got a
Andrew's
scheme
good
of
at
profit
those.
sharing. So as long as you
Andrew's
guys
your
know,
guy for schemes.
Yeah, it's
if you
very
have
easy.
any inquiries with a consultation of a profit sharing scheme,
Yeah, I can. I'll
Lay it down.
send you. I got a guy who we
yeah?
scheme a lot,
hell yeah.
particularly to the elderly. And Aquawizard,
They have passive
Passive
income.
income.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, who's more passive than the elderly? Just think about it.
nobody. Just raking it in, man. I mean, it's horrible what we're doing.
It's highway robbery, but it's
This is horrible. I hate to say this on the podcast, but I put it into the Aquawizard fund. So, kind of in a way, where you guys are like accessories because you're a part
Is
of
that
like.
the one where all of our names are on?
Yeah, that's right.
boom.
Yeah, you shouldn't have made me CFO. Even 2/3 vote is going to be a big problem.
Yeah. Well, we had a
have to
3/4
regret
vote,
it.
so it's like extra locked
Double
in.
duty, and I've opened up other accounts.
Well, maybe we can move on from that. We can talk about the album discussion.
Oh, that's
We
good.
got multiple. I got at least 5 bullet points on my end.
Sweet.
All right, I have other note. We have album tasks to take care of. So we got to write all the songs. Number 1.
That's a pretty good.
That's pretty easy.
really
That'll-
big
Yeah.
You can knock
no
that
problem.
out.
Number 2, determine details like the name of the album, the album order, the format of the album, the platforms that we're gonna put on, etc. So that's number 2. Number 3, we got to get some art promotion figured out. That's fucking Brad's wheelhouse, man.
For sure.
I don't know about the promotion part. But
We're gonna get some marketing. You gotta design the album cover, and you gotta get the marketing behind it. And you got to get the
We
promotion.
know a guy
behind
who
it.
can distribute merch. If we can put
Dudes,
you in-
did you
we can put you in contact with a merch.
check out my album ideas?
oh wow,
All right, check this out.
the waveform. Yeah,
Yeah, have you said
we talked about this last time.
Yeah, this is the wave, but the question is, what songs go there?
Have you guys seen this?
Well, you explained it the last time we saw you, but we
You
never
have
saw
to
it.
see it. Oh my god,
I'm
I
looking
can't.
at it right now.
Here's the big.
All right, so those are the.
All right. For listeners at home that are listening on the Eyes Free Video podcast, where there's no video, we have a sine wave, and it crosses the 0 axis. Mark, you can back me up. Mark,
100%.
yeah. We have both been in calculus. We've both been in physics. We've both been in electronics. I guarantee it. You took an electronics class.
Took 1 or 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
One was like more theory. Yeah.
And so it's all about waves. That's what it's all about, man.
All about waves.
It's waves or it's particles. Mm-hmm. Particle wave theory. That's fuck string theory. Strings. I think strings are trying to like condense particles and waves into one thing, and they're not understanding that.
Cop out.
I've
That's
always
a fucking
thought
cop
that
out.
same thing.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth. Too.
Wow,
Fuck off, Andrew.
it's like we have
What
the
are
same
we
mind.
talking about?
Fucking string
Let's do it with
theory.
The album.
String theory. Oh, well,
Where does this go with the
it's
album?
related.
But yeah, you got this wave, man.
If you
Are the
if you
songs
shrunk
gonna
the-
go there?
What is the fucking
Song, is it like song?
What's the width of the sine wave called? Like
The
how-
period.
If you shrunk the period down, you could probably get it to look like an AW.
Yes. So it kind of does. It goes
Sponsorship
up,
opportunity.
Yeah.
down, and then it goes up again.
We just need like another
Okay.
another one.
Pause. All right. So this is where it gets real deep. Yes, Mark is correct. If you go to here, if you go a little bit more than pi through the cycle of the period, it's an A, right? That's an A. This goes up and then it goes down, and then there's like a thing that cuts in the middle. That's an A. That's a fucking A, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shut up. Go up, down, up, down. That's
like
a fucking W.
It's kind of like a nose.
Yeah,
like a nose coming down.
And it's a dub. It has a nose that looks like a fucking wizard, man.
It also looks like two mountain peaks.
Top of
Twin Peaks.
Yeah, with a valley.
Y'all ever seen Twin Peaks?
Anybody ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Doppelgangers.
Yeah,
It's like a frog's head. to
I've
me.
seen it. So, is this going to be like the journey of the album? Does this represent where songs are going to be?
It is.
Yes.
Sorry, I don't mean to yell, but I'm very excited. That's my problem.
But seriously though,
this is
we
a
should do
zoomed out
that.
version.
We should make it with the period smaller so that they scrunch in and then they're like
Yes.
perfectly a fucking
Yeah, I already have it mapped out.
dope.
Perfect. Okay, so this is my possible album lineup. Okay, so, oh my god.
Here we go. This is it.
So we can open up with like, okay, so you guys had like a surf groove. I haven't like,
Yeah, surf groove.
I haven't expanded on that, but that could be like up. We're going up.
Like an intro.
We're starting. Yeah. We're starting it. We're going up. High Times is the first curve. So we have all the first curve happy songs. So here's some songs that we could do. BTS song. Bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum. You know, it's like a
Happier
up.
sounding.
It's like, yeah.
Yep.
We're getting hyped up, and then we could play Coraline. Doon, doon. Or we could play Seahorsing Around plus Coraline. That's a good combination. I like that.
Yeah.
Because I had saved that for later, but I like the combination of the two. So we could do Seahorsing Around. And then into the song.
It's a little darker. It's like starting to come down maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do
It's
you
like,
got after that one?
Yeah.
It's after the peak. Seahorse Around is
Yeah.
the peak at the top.
yeah, you just like did a whole bunch of cocaine. You're like, fuck yeah,
Ripping
man.
the coke. Yeah. Now you're like in a. Right.
Yeah, you're starting to come down a little bit. So we were going down. That's when we kick in the 80s riff.
That's when you start to. That's when you.
Starts to get dark.
Okay, so imagine the graph.
Dark cocaine.
The sine wave.
Yes.
The zero axis, the x-axis, is like
Yes.
the ocean.
We're starting to go down.
We're submerging under the water.
Yes.
And you could transpose the graph on like a
Yeah.
sea horizon.
You can calculate like the angle and the trajectory that we're going in. But it's basically we're going down, man.
We're going down.
Going down.
We're dipping our toes in.
Yep. Well, and that's the section here. And then the next song we could do, or we could debate it, you know, fucking like gladiatory style. Peppermint Wind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely getting.
It's like major, but it's a little bit downer.
Yeah.
It kind of has like a sinister
Your
bit.
gaze out the window. I'm watching you through the window, and I'm a fucking weirdo.
Fucking weirdo.
Yeah. No problem. Don't think about it too much.
It's actually the window of a submarine
Yes.
underwater.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right?
You've seen the Yellow Submarine.
Yeah.
That's the plot of the Yellow Submarine, basically.
We're under the water.
And there's a lot of submarine lyric references in that
Yeah.
song too.
We're going down emotionally and
yeah,
in the submarine.
submerged.
Yeah.
It's clever.
So we have the low times. This is literally
Oh, high times backwards.
low. We're in the sub.
Oh, we're in the deep pocket.
Yeah. If this is the A, but we have the W, we have to think about the low part of the W.
Yeah.
That's just life, man.
But
you
maybe-
have to have that.
Yeah.
That's what's art.
But that's a key song because that's gonna bring the whole album back.
So is
up.
the album
Yes.
gonna have there's an up part, a down part, an up part, and a down part?
No extra down part.
So up, down, up.
Yeah. The extra down part is your own personal life.
I feel like
You
I
listen
was
to the album.
I
and
was
then you're like,
involved
oh my god,
a majority in the low times.
The low riffs are
They're
all Brad's
something
fault.
that I
Equally
had to do.
Wait, are we still at Peppermint Wind though, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
but that's going down. We're
Yeah.
going down. Okay,
Low
in the low times. Okay, number 1 is No Shark Fins. Doom doom.
Man, it gets a little
New Shark Fins.
dark jam.
It's dark. Drought riff number 1. Do you guys
Yeah.
want to remind ourselves what Drought riff number 1
Yeah.
sounds like?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I remember.
It's like.
No, dude.
No, Andrew, you're so wrong.
Oh,
Stop.
shit.
Stop spreading lies. Okay, I'm gonna play it through my microphone because I don't. Okay, Drought riff number 1. Drowned.
You are ruining this.
Where are the?
That one. Okay.
All right, that's it.
Thanks, listeners. That was a good commercial
Are
break.
we on side? Which side? If this was a vinyl record, where are we still like?
This would be the end of side. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's a great question. So if everything is like short and compact, maybe this is end of side 1.
Mm-hmm.
But chances are we're already. Side 1 is 3 songs that are like opening high times. Side 2, end of high times, starting to go through going down. Side 3, which is like a second record, side A, low times. Side B of second record would be starting to go up again. And then maybe we'd have another record that would be like high times again, and then like extra material on the backside of that. Or we could have like an image. So if you want to have like an image vinyl, like have like no music, but have it like scratched in there, and we have like a cool like image.
Oh
We
yeah.
could do that if we have 14 slightly long songs is a little bit weird. That's why it might be like a double vinyl, but the 4th side is an image.
Yeah.
Yeah, I keep behind
So,
that. Yeah.
because Margot and the Succular No One Knows, they
Nuclear
did something
so
like
and
that.
so's.
Yes, yeah, Margot and the Nuclear So and So, they did something like that.
Didn't
Did you say succular no one's?
I did, yeah. I'm sorry.
That's impressive. I like. Had to
I'm
think about
dissing the low nose.
succular no one's.
The Succular No One So's. What do they know?
Sean had a stroke later that night.
And struck.
We could etch a wizard hat into the side D vinyl.
That would be sick.
a wizard hat and then like 4 pentagrams
Yeah.
Yes.
with the wizard hat at the top.
Yes, please.
And the vinyl color is like splattered like wizard stars.
I would love it. I mean, fucking look at this Talking Heads record. It's like, it's all like pixely. It's cool. It's 1986
Yeah.
or whenever it is.
Like early Photoshop.
Yeah, basically.
So what are the opening and closing songs to those sides of the record?
1980. Okay, the opening is Born Under Punches.
No, not of that record.
Once in a lifetime. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, this record. I had notes.
Like, is Peppermint Wind like the ending of one of the sides, or?
Okay, where was I at?
You were talking about
going
the
from
low
Peppermint
times.
Wind
Low
to Drown-
times. Okay.
Drown
okay,
Riff 1.
Yeah.
Let's do a quick review because I've got off track. Okay, so there's the opening. Surf Groove, you guys are in charge of that.
All right. We can handle
High
it.
Times, we have Is This BTS or Another Band? Maybe. And then we have Coraline. And then we have I Am Singing a Song. Maybe. Why not? And then we have Going Down, 80s riff. That's the dinka dinka.
So this is
Andrew
that'll
riff.
be the opening to one of the vinyl sides. Would be the 80s riff song.
Maybe. Or it could be the end of a vinyl side. Who knows? And then the next song would be Peppermint Wind. Low Times is where we left off. So we would start with No Shark Fins.
I feel like No Shark Fins should open the side C thing. No,
Okay.
No Shark Fins would be a good opener on a side of the record.
It really depends on the timing of everything, and I haven't written down the timing. I'm sorry.
The timing of what? Of
The
what?
timing,
Like
because
what
you
can
have
fit on
like you
each
literally what could exactly
the
exactly.
durations of
Duration,
Okay,
what are the
I got you.
durations of each song?
We could do
many
sped up
songs can we
versions of
put
all
on
of them.
this, you know?
Just speed them up.
Just cut a minute out of it.
You can also slow them down too. Going down, Low Time. So we just talked about No Shark Fins. Drown Riff number 1. We already talked about this. It sounds. God damn it! Oh my God! Yeah.
You know, No Shark Fins makes sense on the lower song because you don't want to encounter shark fins because you're in the water.
Yeah, exactly.
We've dived in
That's
there and
true.
we're like, no shark fins, please.
But there's sharks in there still.
Exactly.
You're like, that didn't solve the problem.
So then that's the next song. It's called It's a Brank's Dank Drop D Riff. Brad's Dank Drop D Riff is what it's called.
Say that 5 times fast.
Brank's Drinks Drops D Riff. Brank's Drinks Drops D Riff.
Beautiful.
Brank's Drinks. You're saying it wrong every time. Please stop.
You didn't get it right the first time.
You've never said it correct the entire time.
Not going to get easier.
And I love that riff because it's like a major riff, but it's minor at the same time. So those
do
are
like
some
playing
songs
to that one.
we haven't like locked those in yet, but I am very inspired. So when I fucking get some time away from work and then I actually want to do anything,
Yeah.
then I might work on these songs.
Nice.
Okay.
And then we have Going Up Again. So, all right, review. Class, let's review. So far, we've been going up. We went down. We had some dark times.
Yeah, but now
We've been like really depressed most of our lives. But don't worry, we're coming up. We're on the upward swing, going up again. And this is where Brad wrote an awesome riff. So let's listen. Let's remind ourselves what. Oh my God! I turned on my screensaver. I'm gonna turn on
God damn it,
Brad's
Sean.
Brad Rad Dad riff here. I'm sorry, I was hitting it on the laptop and like a retard.
Sounded good.
Like a what?
Like a
Like a
good
what?
boy.
And that's
Like
a
you
good
said.
Brad's
Good
Rad
boy.
Dad riff
That's a nice-
and maybe Andrew/Mark riff mixed together. That's what the Going Up Again. Where
That's the
That one has
sine wave going
uphill
up.
part.
That one has a lot of ideas. It just has to find its.
It's just
Its
gotta like
form.
find its home, man. If
Yeah.
anybody comes up with like a form for it and just wants to like write that song, you can get some big cash.
I
Big
do.
cash, and what I mean by that is, I don't have to work on it.
But
I
you
will
get
say I
brain
do like
bucks.
when it gets really fast idea and then it slows down a lot again.
That's
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like
That kinda
I
sound
like
like an
those
Imagine
changes.
Dragons.
It's really cool.
Yeah, we should try to do those.
All right. So after going up again, we're in the high
We're
times,
starting to go up.
and we already had seesaws around, so we can switch some things around. Maybe this is where we can have. I'm gonna make a copy where we switch some things around.
What about I am
This
singing
is where
a
we
song
have-
today?
No, we already had that earlier.
Oh yeah.
Actually, this is where we're gonna have. Is this BTS or another band? God damn it! I put my screen went to sleep again. Okay, here we go.
I feel like you're not even giving it a lot of time to go to sleep. It's like a really quick.
It's like instant.
Yeah, it's
sleep.
like
You can just tell your
Fire.
computer.
Shut
to
up,
wait.
guys.
Like you can.
I know I have a newer riff, a newer mix of this. I'll try to find it. Sorry.
this is not jarring at all. This is a
This is totally
full
normal.
listening experience.
Totally normal. People listen to stuff like this.
Trust us.
Totally normal people. Don't worry. You're normal. Okay, so that was. And then after that, we can play the Teal Leaves. And then we can play Wanter. And then we have Going Down again. And then that's when I have scheduled the lo-fi guitar riff thing. So let me find that. We have the lo-fi. Oh my god. I'm not
Is this like
sorry.
the outro? It's like an outro.
This
you
is
know?
the intro. Yeah. Intro.
Outro.
Outro.
Yeah, it's like you're just.
Yeah,
the
yeah,
album's already
yeah.
over.
After the first song, this is the outro.
Yeah.
Picks up a bit.
It picks up a little bit, but it's mostly out the outro. I stopped it because I'm scared.
Yeah. That's all right, man.
It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's a safe place.
Okay. I appreciate you guys.
Is that the last song?
That is the last song
So
I
you-
had
that-
scheduled.
That's the one you want to close it out. That's got to be a pretty good jam thing at the end, then.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
If you have other ideas, we can totally roll with that too.
It's gonna be kind of hard to figure out the like placement once. I think once we like actually get all the songs written, I think things really might shuffle around more.
Totally.
Because some of these are just like riffs. I mean, we got like
Yeah. They
songs
haven't
are gonna
like
come out of
fully fleshed themselves out.
Yeah, I mean, there
Yeah.
can be like all sorts of cool stuff in these riffs. Cool like breakdowns or like
Yeah.
speed ups or man,
That's true.
They can
That's
fit
what
anywhere.
I tried to do with the 80s riff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
I
that
try to
could be for
expand it,
so
let
many
it breathe,
songs.
but also let it be what it is.
Yeah,
It's a riff, and it's also like a vibe, and it's a whole thing.
but you could even do like breakdowns during the really dark, sad section. Like
Yeah.
some of Brad's riffs got like some really take it down on even another notch.
That's what
in the
that's
low
what
point.
Talking Heads did
Brought it down,
when they invented music.
and well, that's what we'll
Also,
We're gonna reinvent music, man.
The Teal Leaves outro thing could be cool as a later song, you know. Well, it is a later song, right? It's like one of the last 3 or something.
Damned, server not found.
Oh, I have a proposal for organizing that. Why don't you like put all the latest versions of those demos and like number them how you think the order should go, and then put them all in one folder, and then there'd be like a Aquawizard album folder.
the hell are you talking about, man?
Put all the latest demos
John
in
is
one
falling
folder
asleep.
for the
Why
album.
don't you just say like, do you want to sell it?
No,
Do you want it to be on Bandcamp, or you
No.
just want to have like a download?
just for convenience.
Profit off this.
I can put it on my website.
No, just in the Google Drive.
In the
folder.
Google Drive.
Yeah, yeah. We'll just have like this is the album folder. These are all the latest demos in there.
Ooh.
Hey, Sean. How often
Yeah. This
are you
is
using that Blue Ball podcast? It's
Not
got a
too
pretty,
often.
It's got a pretty cool sound to it.
I don't know. I have like effects on too.
Yeah, we all got compressed. Yeah,
We are compressed.
compressed voices.
This is compressed
You're
radio.
listening to compressed voices. Hey,
That's
compressed
24/7 compressed voices.
24/7 compressed voices. This is brought to you by 24/7 compressed voices. Get your 24/7 compressed voices.
It's www.compressedvoices.com. You don't want to know how many
compressed voices.
Don't worry, girl.
Don't worry, girl. My
Don't-
voice is compressed.
Boy, you listen up here. I got compressed voices.
Like, you listen up here. We've got 20% off on compressed voices from now all the way through Black Friday. Black Friday sale. We got 70% off compressed voices, male and female.
We got male.
What kind of compression we talking about here?
We got in between.
Listen,
we got
you can hear it.
asexual voices.
Yeah, you can hear the compression. Doesn't matter.
We got extra sexual voices.
extra sensual
Is
and
it
sexual.
thick? It's like
Yes.
thick
Compressed.
compression.
It's compressed.
Okay.
It's not thick.
It's thick.
Okay.
It's the thick sound.
That's a thick sound.
It's super thick.
Only at compressedvoices.com.
Only on compressed dick stuck up.
You're listening to AWZRD Radio.
ABCD Radio. It's a weather forecast.com.
It's 3:07 a.m. Partly cloudy skies. 83 degrees. It's going to be a chilly one tomorrow.
It's actually going to be a really
It's
nice
three.
day.
It's 3:17. Damn it.
Well,
Get your
if
facts
we,
straight.
if we had better radio equipment, maybe I could get the time right.
This is wacky weather forecast. Wacky weather. Wacky weather forecast.
whacked.
This is whack you off weather
Get the
forecast.
wacky weather
off
forecast. Get
weather
the facts
forecast.
straight on the wacky weather forecast.
Brought to you by 24-hour compressed voices.
24 hours 7 twice. Do you need personable weather voices? We have 24/7 compressedvoices.org.
Do your voices sound too big, too roomy?
We have small
You need
voices.
to pack a punch.
Smallvoices.com.
Small compressed voice. Listen to the bees pop. They're perfect.
ASMRvoices.com.
Perfectly compressed. Nothing.
Perfectly purpose voices. We don't have any plosives.com.
No peaks.
Hey, Mark, what does your mic sound like compressed with your hands over it?
Mark's compressed.com.
I've never tried
Oh, wow.
until right now.
I would.
In this moment.
I would pay so much money to have my voice sound compressed like that.
But where would I go
too.
at 3:19 in the morning? Is it now?
319 voices.
24 hours a day.
7 days a week.
1-800 for Aquawizard podcast cash.
52 weeks out of the year.
Compressedvoices.com. At compressedvoices.com, you get full compression guaranteed.
We have full compression guarantee.
And if you don't like the compression, that is
That's a
a
45-day warranty guarantee.
and you're not going to get your money back.
You're not going to get your money back 40-day warranty guarantee. You're not going to get your
Look
money
us up
back.
on Google and see how many stars we have.
Yeah.
Sucks to suck.
Yeah. We're going to take
5 stars, baby.
5 stars, bitch. We want.
Don't look us up.com.
Yeah, don't look us up. But we will compress voices. If there's one thing that we always talk about, it's compression
Yeah.
and other points.
What is
I think we've mastered the compression, Andrew.
We've
Yeah,
mastered
okay.
it.
I'm just trying to sell
I don't
it.
think I've mastered my outbursts of rage.
I think it's in a pretty good spot.
Okay.
It's
just tell me
dialed
when
in.
I'm you just tell me when I'm going overboard.
We're
and I'll
working this
rein
out.
it in.
I'm probably not gonna say anything
Okay.
until it gets like you like start dumping tables or something.
Sure.
Sean, you're breaking all your
All right,
stuff.
so let's go to the second
Have
bullet
you
point.
ever wished for a water solution that feels like magic?
Yes.
Aquawizard Corp might just have what you've been looking for.
Wait, is this a
Oh yeah.
At Aquawizard, we specialize in the mystical art of water transformation.
so stupid?
Imagine your water, but different.
Oh.
We can't reveal
I could
all
totally
our
imagine that.
secrets, but
No,
when you
yeah, of
experience
course.
it, you'll know the difference.
Water is
Not
no.
like
I trust
milk.
you, Aquawizard.
Since installing Aquawizard's system, my water has this inexplicable charm. It's like it's been enchanted somehow.
Aquawizard, I love you, and your water is beautiful.
Aquawizard, where science meets enchantment. Our water treatment solutions are beyond ordinary, and we'll let you in on the secret.
Which is
I love your secret Aquawizards.
I would love to know that.
It's not
Sound of a reverse osmosis system in action.
and with 3
Aquawizard,
easy-
please come into my
That is
pants.
nice.
Yeah.
Call us
Sounds nice.
today at
With your
1-800-AQUAWIZ
osmosis
to unveil the mysteries of your water. Act now to be a part of our exclusive
It's like you
mystical
get your
journey.
own Aquawizard in your basement with a reverse osmosis system.
Embrace the enigma of Aquawizard Corp. Call us at 1-800-AQUAWIZ.
Man,
I just had
pretty good.
Chat GPT write that.
Callers are standing behind now.
It literally refuses not to reference some sort of like plumbing or water system company. It refuses. I kept trying to get it
We
not.
gotta work on that. We gotta take
Probably
dominance
scouring the
on the internet.
and see
The
that
only
Aquawizard
thing that
is the only
exists.
plumbing.
I mean, we are legitimately Aquawizard.band. Please visit Aquawizard.band for more information on who we are and what our values are. We are under a if you're just joining us. For listeners just joining us now, we are discussing who we are and what our values are. We're under a discussion on no mission/vision statement because our number one value is we believe in our vision and mission, and that is we are obvious and we're self-evident. Second bullet point, no, don't question that. My proposition is that we only do business over podcasts, or what they call in the biz over PC. That's what that stands for, business over podcast. Or BOP CAS, which stands for Biz OPC as a service, which stands for business as a podcast business over podcast as a service. So all of our meetings from now on officially will be made in cast. And so I have to apologize for all of my C-suite talking as a C-suite. I'm like CEO of the corporate structure. So anyway, corporate speak for I've tried to like assume you're smart enough to as be the target audience, but obviously I don't think you're.
AKA the investors.
Yes, yeah, but next bullet point: corporate structure, marketing, website. Brad, it's all on you. What have you been working on?
Yeah, I know you've got some things up your sleeve here.
Oh yeah, I've been working
Got a mood board.
on.
Cool.
When is the Gantt chart?
I sent over a couple of Jira tickets. I don't know if you saw those, but if you could.
Did you get my Jira ticket?
Could you get my Jira tickets?
So we're gonna have a realistic budget, market expertise, inquiry, consultation with major stakeholders. Profit. We're gonna have a profit sharing scheme.
I'll be handling that.
Thank you, Andrew.
Boom,
Andrew's got it.
any and all
Andrew's stepping
schemes.
up to the plate
That's
for
right.
once.
Any and
I
all
got it,
schemes,
dude.
go to that guy.
Yeah, if it starts with an S, just give it to me.
Shit and schemes
Like some money.
and Salmon.
Some money. Smeafo.
He's the schmeofo.
Seems. What's that?
We gotta implement more cough buttons.
Is there a frog in here?
We need
Just a
a
little frog.
we need a kill switch.
We need a barf button.
And a grunt button.
And
All
a
right.
grunt button.
Grunt button.
My grunt button.
Stand by.
Andrew can also handle marketing and video duties
Yeah, I'll get video
in
dudes.
the corporate structure.
Yeah, we got
Got that
video.
covered. I don't know who else would qualify.
Everybody can. We'll everyone can learn. It's so easy.
Doesn't look easy.
Fun.
Seems kind of stressful.
Not time.
It does. I'm just saying. Oh, it's right in fucking front of me.
What is?
Stand by.
Please load.
Please load.
My grunt button. Grunt.
You just fucking push my gun.
You know, his voice would sound way better if it was compressed.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hold on. Let me refresh. This is Isaac Brock calling out a fan live at Uptown Theater from Courtney Ray J. 51 subscribers.
Just fucking push my grunt button. Let's play something fucking new. Fuck there.
Let's play something fucking new.
Because he made him mad.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
He like punished his own
Yeah.
crowd.
How about that?
Those of you who were there know who and what he's talking about. Smiley face. These of you who weren't, let's just say the song he's referring to is As Old as They Come. Another smiley face. It was Carriage Return. Dramamine. Smiley face. For those of know who what Carriage Return means. Special. Or New Line, or what's the other one? New Line, Carriage Return, Line Feed. Line Feed. LF. CR.
Yeah, I agree.
There's so many ways to encode it in the
I agree.
computers.
He's getting mad.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Sean, what's the next corporate
Next bullet
structure?
point: album discussion. See other notes. Oh God,
Didn't we already do that?
we have album
Yeah,
tasks.
we already talked about.
All right, I have a Gantt chart for big picture to dos. Number
Nice.
1, write all the songs. Did we write all the songs, guys?
No.
All right, we'll skip that one. Number 2, determine all the details. Like,
Yeah, we
I think we got that covered.
Yeah, I think we
we have
hammered
the
it there.
names,
We really
We got
hammered
the
out
deets.
all those details.
the format,
Yeah.
platform. Well, we'll save that for later.
Pulled a
Get the
steam iron
art.
out here, and we
Yeah.
ironed out those
No
details.
wrinkles.
So I think we're
We're
good.
gonna like press some vinyl.
Yeah.
We're gonna like fucking. It's gonna fit on
Hey,
there.
wait, did you not hear of the Bandcamp vinyl thing? Like,
What?
So the-
What?
they have like a crowdsourced vinyl shop that bands can like make like campaigns for people to pre-buy your record.
Oh
And
yeah.
if it raises enough money, they'll press 250 as a minimum records. And like,
Yeah.
so even if you got like some people to buy and it didn't meet the rest, we could just buy the rest of it and like have them to
Yeah.
sell otherwise.
yeah.
But it's pretty cool. It's like
Yeah.
a crowdsourced way to do it.
Oh yeah. The guy with the money laying around is like, we could crowdsource money, and everyone else is like, maybe Mark could just like fund.
Yeah,
a
Mark, you
goddamn
could set.
record.
Mark, you could set up the
And you're just like,
crowdsourcing.
yeah, you could be the crowd that
Yeah,
sources it.
Like, Mark, you need to be.
We're
like,
just saying
like, I'm a video dude.
One's a
the
crowd,
bassist,
they
like,
say.
that
you know,
one is a crowd.
Sean's
Yeah.
got the audio. Brad's got the website and marketing, and like Mark, like maybe just like producer guy, crowdfunder dude.
You could be
maybe-
our seed funder,
Maybe you start up the crowdfunding.
venture capitalist seed funder.
Wow, Mark.
man.
Mark Powell, VC, and drummer of Aquawizard. That is such a ring to it.
I'll just
Yeah,
stick with
yeah.
the drum.
Aquawizard VC. Like, dude.
VC drums.
VCD.
Drum VC. Okay.
Dude,
Funding
AWVCD.
locked in.
Yeah, that's,
Definitely.
I like that.
Check.
That's a nice.
Determine all of the details. We wrote all the songs. We wrote all the details. I think we're
Feeling pretty good
I
about
think
this.
we got
we're kicking right through
all
this.
those details. I think that I feel.
Okay, we got to record the songs though.
Well, we did record some songs.
We'll book some time in the studio.
yeah, and then record some songs.
Did you want to
Update
use that
social-
one that you used for the Caleb and Coach thing? That studio?
If you can afford it.
Is it like really? How? I have no idea.
I think they said at like friend rate is like $75 an hour, which is actually not that bad.
Dude, if we did a whole
You know,
weekend,
just do like a whole weekend.
it really
That's
wouldn't
like
be.
$600 a weekend. You know,
It really wouldn't be that.
or something like that.
Like,
I don't know.
With
It's
us,
something
with
like that.
us splitting all that up, that really wouldn't be that bad.
Yeah. If Mark paying all that, it wouldn't really be
Yeah,
that. bad.
and lunch.
Yeah. If Mark pays for lunch
lunch.
and he pays for the whole weekend, not that bad.
Yeah.
You guys like turkey sandwiches?
No, I want.
There's a lot of like
want
no,
Panera.
there's a lot of like Spanish speaking food places nearby, like Mexican and all that kind of stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Maybe you
And
can
so
run out and
Just get some
Such a
family
weird
pack
way to say
tacos.
that.
go out and grab something for us.
I'm just saying that's
That's just
my
the weirdest
experience.
way I've ever heard somebody say, yeah, there's a lot of Mexican restaurants around.
I don't know if they're
There's
like
a lot of
Puerto Rican
Spanish-speaking
or they're maybe
Mexican
I guess I
restaurants.
could have
Great
said
restaurant
they're
around.
maybe they're Spanish or maybe they're Portuguesean. What's God damn it. It's so embarrassing. Anyway, that's the next bullet point was we have to record all the songs. So we're gonna make Mark pay for everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna update social media. I already paid for the website, so you can like
Right.
you don't have any room to complain.
Dude, and I paid for all this like video equipment.
How much was the website?
$30 and an email a year. It's $30 a year. Not that bad. But we have to figure out some legal stuff, business stuff. Who owns the songs? Who
I think Mark should
owns
own
the
all
recordings? Well, okay, so since Mark pays for everything, I think I should own.
Oh,
That sounds
that's a long-term business
fair.
move.
right?
It's so fair.
That seems really fair.
That's like
All the royalties come to me.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I will like share it with you guys and we can figure that out.
Whenever you feel like it.
Yeah, it's like 2% to you.
2% is
Profit
High,
split from album
right?
sales.
I mean, it's like-
is the question I have written down. Truth be told, we should just like anytime we go into a profit zone, we should just split it equally. Boom.
that seems like an easy thing.
What do you say for real?
I support that.
Okay. Equal distribution of everything because we don't fucking remember who wrote what. So just
Although I would say, if anything, you would have more of a writing credit. Isn't that different from a song?
Song structure maker.
The people that do that specific
I don't want to
part
get
of
that
it.
into the weeds.
That's
That's the
fine.
thing. This is Aquawizard. It's not Interpol or Arctic Monkeys or Talking Heads. But 5 years now, wait for the innovation to kick in.
Yeah, it only takes your first album to figure yourself out,
AI, man.
and then
AI should write our second album.
But not without us approving it first.
Yes.
That's how we
What
get
we do is we
copyright.
say an AI wrote our
royalties.
album, and then we rewrite it and completely change the music
Yes.
and say it was AI generated, so it has nothing to do with AI once we actually make the music.
This is revolutionary.
Don't leak the next grift, man.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Everybody's got to profit off the grift before you leak it.
I didn't. This is why doing live business.
Yeah, live
this
is a little
is
hard.
tough. It's
Dude,
tough to.
Do you guys want to check out OBS? I can show you OBS. It's super cool.
Yes.
All right, let's check out OBS.
Sure.
Okay. Dude, check it out, man. Oh, it hasn't loaded yet. I'm sorry.
It's awesome.
Dude, check this shit out.
Awesome.
Oh my god, it
That's
crashed my computer.
amazing. It's so dark.
Okay, that's fine. It just can't like handle it. That's how awesome it is. Okay. This is OBS. OBS starts and you have like a profile. You load a profile and you're in OBS. Great job. And profiles have all these settings where you can load all of these sources. So your default setting can be like black, and then you can switch to like a goddamn desktop plus webcam, or you can just have the webcam. That's just the desktop. I switched to the wrong thing. Dude, check that out. You're like, I'm not impressed.
Oh man, that's pretty sweet.
And then you can go to settings.
Like lives.
And you can set up the stream settings. And you can pick, they have service presets. These are like presets. And you can pick your server and you can be like, I'm going to go to the primary YouTube ingest server.
Oh my god.
And you can connect the account or you can use the stream key. I think I was using a Twitch, but it doesn't seem like it's set up right now. And you can also just set up your own thing. So
this is like for live streaming your stuff.
yeah. Oh, I don't have a stream set up. Damn. I was like, oh, well, oops. What if I accidentally streamed to Twitch or something? But it didn't work.
Oops, all berries.
We're on. Yeah,
Oops, all-
berries. You guys are missing important business details.
Oops, all blue balls.
You guys catching that?
It's the Blue Balls Podcast. And you can like apply filters because this is kind of shitty, you know, but you can filter it and be like, here's a chroma key. Andrew know what chroma key is.
Yeah, dude. Knock out your background.
Similarity.
Put a little Put a little space behind you, maybe some water.
Dude, check that shit out, man.
Yeah.
You're like, that's not, you're not, you're not
it'd
supposed to use it
It'd
that
be
way.
nice if it was just you in like a water background. You know, we're in Aquawizard.
We're in
the sea.
You know, we make our own backgrounds.
Yeah.
You know, they're all self-produced.
Totally. And you can be like a goddamn professional, but you know how annoying that is. Andrew, where did I put that filter?
Oh, Sean, did you check in the filter bins?
God damn it. What the fuck are you talking about?
What, the chroma?
Why is it like this?
I don't know. It looks terrible. Man.
It looks terrible. What did I do? Oh,
there you
I gotta
go.
get
There you
okay.
go.
Minus button.
Restart.
Are you sure you want to remove it? Yes.
Yeah, just there you go.
Oh my god. Okay. I better
It's
press
even
this.
worse.
It's fucking worse. Oh my god. Exit. I'm just exiting. All right. Check
All right,
this
what's
off.
the next business thing?
Okay, next item in the business big picture to use. Do we want to develop a budget based on format goals? I was going to do some research on whether we make like a big like album on vinyl. How much that would cost? Mm-hmm. Maybe a couple grand. And so we're like, okay, that's something Mark can definitely afford.
Yeah, I mean, Mark can have so many presses of that paid for. Like
Yeah.
man.
So Mark can definitely afford the studio time. He can definitely
hey,
afford the
we're missing a really
record.
key thing.
Okay,
yeah, Andrew.
here's what I'll do.
The tour van.
Tour, yeah, Mark can definitely afford the tour van.
Yeah. All right.
I'm
down
not
to
buying a
Indiana.
tour van.
Tour fees.
Yes.
You need to buy the tour van because you will be driving.
I'll
the
drive
tour
it.
van.
I'll drive it. But
Totally.
Mark, can we get like a per diem every day just for like lunch and stuff?
No.
Like $50.
No.
$50 PD.
Look,
You know what
here's
I'm
what I'll
saying?
do. I'm gonna start diverting like 1% of my 401k deposit.
Yes, this is
Yeah.
what we're talking
I'm
To
about.
the
liking it.
Aquawizard Fund.
Yes.
And
Very
by the
good.
year 2050,
This is going to the
We might have, like,
Aquawizard nonprofit organization.
a few $100.
I don't know, man.
What do you guys think?
I
That's
like that
growth.
idea.
That's growth.
We're
CFO
gonna invest,
should know that.
Invest in the
CFO
community,
should
man.
know
Why
that.
didn't say no to it?
Invest in the community, man.
Why would you say no to it?
'Cause
God,
it's
you're so
ridiculous.
edgy.
Because it's ridiculous.
Fucking CFO.
Hey, man.
All right,
CFO
how are we
things.
going to handle the song rights, distribution, and the royalties? So who writes all the songs? Who records all the songs?
Oh, man. I think Terry, too, man. Chalk it up T2 boss.
Oh, we'll let him disambiguate it. He'll okay, Mark wrote this drum pattern, and then Brad wrote this riff, and
Beautiful
then Andrew
riff,
wrote that
Brad.
riff, and then Sean wrote most of the riffs.
And it's like, and then all of a sudden we're in royalty court.
Yeah, I'll
We're
sue
all-
you guys, and
we're
we'll
all
figure it out.
suing
It's
each
no big
other.
deal.
We'll figure it out.
Do you want to develop a budget?
I've got a brace around my neck.
I think I have to go to sleep.
Yeah, we got to
We
go
should
to sleep.
cruise through this. I'm getting pretty tired too.
All right,
we're getting
okay.
late in
Was
the
that
after
the end?
hours.
Do you want to invest? All right.
Do you?
Mark,
Let's do-
after all that, Mark, how
Rapid
much
fire.
can you invest in physical media like sweaters and
Gold.
and caps, gold,
Swag.
all that
Merch.
the
Can we
swag,
get like wizard hat merch?
Yes.
We need to have wizard hat
Hey,
merch.
Mark, I'll find you
This
the
is what we're
link,
talking
and then
about.
you just make that card payment.
Yes. And then
It's
how
like-
much do we want to invest in branding, like the website and like
I'd say a few grand a month.
profit
Facebook ads.
sharing on the
Facebook,
Facebook ads,
Instagram ads.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Dude, I'll put that animation on a Facebook ad. People will lose it.
A couple grand on that.
But
And then how
that
much do we
animation
want to
was
invest
buttery.
in media production on the album so we can go we're totally going to have the visual and the art and everything. We're going to go to the studio, but we can also insource the marketing or we can outsource it.
I think it's unique that we have these skills
And extremely
True.
that are a tool we should utilize.
Yeah, I think we could stick with free marketing.
And that is a good thing.
I agree.
I'm about to take a free trip down to Sleepy Town.
We're gonna go down to Sleep Town, but we have discussed. All right, to review. All right, thank you for joining us for the Aquawizard podcast. To review, we have talked about confirming the dates of the practice. We confirmed the plans with Brad. Brad is here. We got practice material tidied up. We practiced and we packed up for this exciting trip.
Wait, that's not checked, is it?
That's the wrong checklist. Okay, let me just skip
you
ahead. All right.
Pre-trip.
We practiced some songs. We talked
haven't done
about some
jack
stuff
shit.
in the podcast. I just want to remind you all that I share again, thanking you for your time and your listeners, for your continued support. I wanted to take a moment for your valuable time to say that I attention, and I challenge you to support. I want to take you a moment of your Valentine to challenge you to support the podcast and the internal copyright, corporate motivational, everyday inside baseball, laid back coffee machine cool talk, and it was all fun. And I couldn't thank you without you.
Better believe it.
Beautifully stated, man.
You want to schedule a time to have a show next time?
Word.
We can. All right, December. All right, Mark's birthday, December 2nd.
It is my
I
birthday.
remember because
Yeah, I think
there's so many similar numbers.
I remember your birthday too, because it's like 9/9. Because you told me like
Lot of
in
nines,
90,
I
the
mean.
year 99, you had like a big 9.
Yeah, I turned 10. You would think like, oh my God, he turned 9.
you know it turned. No, that's like a deflating joke, man.
Yeah, 9999.
Mark's birthday.
I was born in 1989. 1999. Turned 10.
The only thing about my birthday is I have tickets to see Proto Martyr on my birthday on Saturday, and it's a hometown Detroit show. So that I'm just saying that would potentially interfere.
That would definitely impact.
Okay, that's fine.
However, it is at night, I guess. So you know,
Yes.
maybe not that much. But
And when I don't know, man.
Well, anyway, we could record the album next time, and then by the time we have a next podcast, we'll have a show.
We'll
and
have
we'll
everything
some more
checked.
albums.
we'll have more albums.
And,
We're gonna have at least 3 or 4 ready.
Yeah. So that's all we got for the Aquawizard podcast. Thanks for joining us. My name is Sean. We have Mark on the drums. We have Andrew on the bass. We have Brad on guitars, and we have me on the guitars and the vocals. And we want to thank you for joining us for the Aquawizard podcast. It's been a real time. It hasn't been a fake time. We've been talking about things, and I just want to thank you, and a
It's
blessed time. I hope your
self-evident.
family, self-evident.
No, we don't even.
and
No words
that-
needed. Everyone.
Just have a good time and don't be ding dong.
Good
That's
advice
that's a good
to live
call.
by.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a ding dong.
Never.
Sometimes you want to be a
ding-dongs
ding
are-
dong. You can
ding-dongs
go
are
be a
pretty
ding
good,
dong
though.
like in the general store as long as you don't hurt anybody.
I like the hostess ding dongs.
Don't scare anybody.
If you freeze a ding dong, man, those are so good.
Yeah. Oh my God, yes.
Frozen ding dongs.
Yeah, they have that cooling. You're just like been all sweaty, all working all day.
It's not funny.
Out in the fields.
I just want
Working out in the
ding-dong.
fields. Just
Yeah.
give me a frozen ding dong.
Put that in my mouth. Just kind of like it starts soft
You eat
and
the
it
ding
hardens
dong and
up.
you're just like, fuck yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
man.
sorry. No. It starts hard and then it softens up.
Yeah.
I had it backwards. I'm sorry.
I mean, that's just what happens when things thaw, you guys.
You get into a routine
This is just the
sometimes.
thawing
and-
What else
cycle.
do you expect? the
Freeze
ding
and
dong
thaw
to do?
cycle.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Get like
Yeah,
super
you don't
hot,
want
fucking melt.
to. You guys get it.
Anyway.
It's really refreshing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no big deal.
Freeze your ding dongs.
You got to put them on ice. Put your wiener on ice.
I don't know if I put it on
Put
ice.
your stick. At least put your stick on ice. You got to put your stick on ice.
Ding dongs aren't on a stick.
It's fine.
They're just ding dongs.
You play hockey, right?
Yes.
You got to put your stick on ice.
You know, if you're really good,
You got to put the stick,
your stick
on the
shouldn't
ice,
touch the ice.
to hit the hockey puck. That's the
If
whole
you
point of
zoom in,
the
puck
phrase.
is always in the air when they
Is it?
bat
The
it
puck
in.
is
okay,
a
I
ding
don't
dong.
actually know.
Okay, I'm kidding.
You
It
have
is.
the real
I'm kidding.
experience
The stick
playing
is always on the ice.
real. Okay.
We need sticks on the ice.
Okay.
Unless you're like slashing somebody, then
Yeah.
it's not on the ice.
Yeah. I think that's where they're getting into the fucking scuzzy aspects of goddamn ice hockey, where my dad took me one time and I was like, I don't know anything about goddamn ice hockey. I don't know if they beat each other up.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like,
really like-
whatever.
It's just part of it.
And so I was just like fucking 8-year-old hanging out at ice hockey with my dad. And they're like beating each other up, and it's like Indianapolis Ice versus like the Canadian, Vancouver or
There's,
whatever.
like, fights and shit happen.
Yeah, it's like the Red Wings or whatever. I was like, I don't know, and they're like fucking going at it. I'm like, okay, sure. It's like it's 5-2. We're losing. I don't know. Should I yell at the guys?
And there's fights happening.
And my dad's like, why aren't you yelling at them? Why aren't you like mad at these guys? I'm like,
Be
I don't
angry.
know what's happening right now.
These guys are bad people.
These are the bad
He's
guys.
like, I'm gonna make this simple. White shirt guys are not your friend.
Yes.
Blue shirt guys are your friend.
Okay.
And you're like,
Thank you.
Just root for those people.
Thank
for
you
no
for
reason.
clarifying.
That is so much more helpful than
It's like I need you to just hate those people for no
yes.
reason.
Just have some like
The whole
freaking
group of people
just
hate them.
please lay into the classism and
Yes.
the just separatism. We're better
Those
than
are the
them.
different people.
Yeah.
They
Just make it
suck.
obvious.
Yes.
If you're gonna be like, oh, we're better than them, just like tell me, Jesus Christ. I'm just like, what am I supposed to like? Hate them or what?
Don't you know we're better than them?
When I went
Yeah.
to like a hockey game for the first time, like
Mm-hmm.
my uncle was like into hockey,
Yeah.
and he was like staying at our house for a little bit, and
Mm-hmm.
he had all these Red Wings things, and I was like, "What were the Red Wings?" And he was like, you will only like this team, and all other teams will be bad." And it just made it very like, whenever you watched hockey, it was very clear who to root for. Because someone just told
Yeah.
you the red jersey guys are the good guys.
I mean,
When you're a kid, it really helps out. I'm not saying it's like
it's not like it's not how
doesn't make sense, but
sure. It's not like how a city decides, rules or whatever.
It's just good old fashioned indoctrination.
yeah, mob
Yes,
mentality.
I need a mob. I need a mob to forget about what logic is. I just need to follow.
But someone in the mob needs to be like, you need to go after the people that look like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Red shirt guys.
I need to hate the Red Wings.
You need
for a
like
reason.
a direction.
Yeah.
to aim.
I'm all about the Indianapolis Ice, even though I fucking hate them because they suck.
Yeah,
But they're killing the Red Wings this season for some reason. It's like it doesn't make any sense, and I just gotta
Is there
like
like
shit
an-
on it.
is there like an AHL Red Wings or something?
I don't
They're
know. I'm just
ECHL or something.
I don't know. I'm just making
Yeah,
shit
I'm
up.
pretty sure the ice are not actually.
The Red Wings are like a
Andrew is the
NHL.
resident hockey expert.
I don't know. I'm just making shit
I'm
up.
not. Really
Well, I
anymore.
believed you for a second, and then I was like, wait a second,
Well, I'm gonna go take a piss because I
that doesn't
don't.
make sense.
All right, I think we're wrapping it up.
Yep. Everyone,
All right.
Thank you for joining us and listening to this.
Remember to wrap it up.
All right, don't remember to wrap it up, and we have the anti of what Brad said. Aquawizard.band.
Freeze your ding dongs.
Freeze your ding dongs at Aquawizard.band. Or visit us on Bandcamp at Aquawizard. And we have an Aquawizard. Thank you.
Aquawizard.
Somebody say something that's more better than what I've said. Thank you, Andrew. Beautiful. Good night. Bye-bye. It's 2 hours.
Yeah, I'm not physically capable of doing that.
We are not physically capable of continuing any further. All right, I'm sorry. Good night. Bye bye.